Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to learn about decimals. So when we use dots to write some numbers, then dot is the decimal point. This is used to show the part of whole number. Say example, that means what wherever we use that dot, so that dot is called point. See the example here: 0.5, 1.26, 369.52, etc. Tenths. As we know that 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters. So if we have to find the opposite, then 1 millimeter equals to 1 by 10 centimeter. So as we all know that 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters. So this, suppose 1 millimeter equals to how many centimeters? If you want to convert, what you have to do? 1 by 10. So this is 1 by 10 centimeter you will get. So or else, so what we call, so this is 1/10. This 1 by 10 only we will call as 1/10 centimeter or 0.1 centimeter. Hence, the first number after the decimal represents the 10th part of the whole. So now after the point, whatever it is there, so that will be 10th part. See example here, 34.7. So here in this, as you know that 3 tens are there and 4 ones are there, and here 7 tens are there. So this one only you can write as 7 by 10. So this reads as 34.7. So how do we read this number? Means 34.7. Next, see example. Write the following numbers in the place value table: 20.5, 4.2. So this they are asking to write in the place value chart. See, let us make a common place value table assigning appropriate place value to the digits, the given numbers we have here. So this is normal as we write the place value chart here, but the tens, hundreds, that you will get extra. See here, tens, ones, and whatever they have given in the question, 20.5 and 4.2. So according to that we are making here tens, ones, and this is tens. See 20.5, how we can write? So in these 2 tens are there, 0 ones are there, and 5 tens are there. Same way 4.2. So here tens are not there, so you can write as 0. So once 4 ones are there and tens are 2. So this is the way you can show in place value table. Next one, write each of the following as decimals: 2 ones and 5 tens. B1, 30 and 1/10. See here they have given, you have to write as a decimal. 2 ones. 2 ones means what? 2 and 5 tens. So that means 2.5 you will get. 30 and 1/10. So that means 30.1. See, 2 ones and 5 tens. How you can write? 2 ones. So 2 plus 5 tens means 5 by 10. So this 5 by 10 only you can write as 0.5. So that means 2.5 you will get. 30 and 1/10. 30 plus 1 by 10. So that means 30.1. Next, presentation of decimal on number line. So now we have seen how you can write in the place value table. Now how you can write on the number line. To represent decimals on the number line, we have to divide the gap of each number into 10 equal parts, as the decimal shows the 10th part of the number. See here, so in the number line, you know that like this, see, right? So 1, and here if you write 10, so in that 1 to 10, sorry, 0 to 1, in between here there are 10 parts will be. So best example you can see in your scale. So what we use for the normal one, that in the scale, so 0 to 1, if you observe, there will be 10 small lines. So that only you can write. That means 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, 7 by 10, 8 by 9, 8 by 10, 9 by 10, and 10 by 10. So 10 by 10, in the sense there you will get 1. So 0 to 1, in between you will be having like this. Next, fraction to decimal. Suppose in case if they have given us a fraction, and how you have to convert it to decimal. It is easy to write the fractions with a 10 as the denominator in decimal form, but if the denominator is not a 10, then we have to find the equivalent fraction with denominator 10. See, 12 by 5. So 12 by 5. So this one, if you make denominator same, 10, 12. So 5, if you want to get the denominator 10, so 5 with what number you have to multiply? So you know that 5 twos are 10. So the up numerator also you have to multiply with the same number only. So 12 into 2 by 5 into 10. So 12 twos are 24, 5 twos are 10. So next you will get 20 by 10 plus 4 by 10. So this 24 by 10 only you can write as 20 by 10 plus 4 by 10. So 20 by 10 means 10 ones are 10 twos are. So here 20 by 10 value is 2. 2 plus 4 by 10. So that means you can write as 2.4. Same way now you see 3 by 2. So 3 by 2. So this with the denominator with what number if you multiply you get a 10. So 5 2 into 2 5s are 10 we know. So same numerator also you have to multiply with 5 only. 3 5s are. So 15 by 10. So that means 10 by 10 plus 5 by 10. So 10 by 10 means 1 plus 5 by 10. So that means 1.5 you will get. Next, decimal to fraction. Now we have seen fraction to decimal how you can do. Now decimal to fraction. See, write 2.5 in a fraction. So we know that 2.5 equals to whole number 2 plus 0.5 means 5 by 10. So that means 20 by 10. So 2 only you can write as 20 by 10 plus 5 by 10. So that means 25 by 10. Hundreds. So now till now we have learned about tens, now hundreds. As we know that 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So if we have to find the opposite, then 1 centimeter equals to 1 by 100 meter or 100 meter or 0.01. Hence the second numbers after the decimal represents the 100 part of the whole. See the example here 13.95. So this one how we will read means 13.95. So here 110 and 3 ones, 9 tens, 5 hundreds. Now see here example, fill in the blanks in the table using block information given below and write the corresponding number in decimal form. See here, that means this is, so this picture represents 100 blocks and this represents 310 blocks, and here these are 2 unit blocks and this is 110 block and this is 500th block. So this number only how you can write, just if you represent in the place value tab hundreds, tens, ones, and next is tens and hundreds. So now here hundreds are here 1 is there, then tens are 3 is there and ones 2 are there, tens only 1 is there, and hundreds here 1 2 3 4 5 5 are there. So this is the way you can write. So that means 100 plus 30 plus 2 plus 1 by 10 plus 5 by 100. So this you can write as 132.15. In the decimal form you can write. Yes, next one. Write as fraction in lowest term. See here 0 0.04, 2.34 and 0 0.342. So this you have to write in lowest term. So how we can write 0 0.04, that means 4 by 100. So 4 by 100 means 1 by 25. Next 2.34, 2 plus 34 by 100. So that means 2, 34 plus 2 divided by 2 by 100 divided by 2. So that means 2 plus 17 by 50. 2 17 by 50. This is a mixed fraction. 0.342, 342 divided by, so after, see you have to remember one thing here. After the point, if only one decimal place means that is by 10. After the point, if there are two decimal places means that is by 100. After the point, in case if there are three numbers means now this is divided by 1000. See now here three numbers 1, 2, 3. So that means 342 by 1000. So now this if you divide with 2, 171 by 500 you will get. So this is the reducing to lowest term. Next, write each of the following as decimal. 200 plus 30 plus 5 plus 2 by 10 plus 9 by 100. So what you will get? 235.29. Next, 50 plus 1 by 10 plus 6 by 100. 50.16. Next, 16 plus 3 by 10 plus 5 by 1000. So this you will get as 16 plus 3.5. So in this way you can write as a decimal. Now comparing decimals. If the whole number is different, if the whole number of the decimals are different, then we can easily compare them. The number with the greater whole number will give greater than the other. if the whole number is the same, if the whole numbers of the decimals are same, when we will compare the 10th, 100th part if required. The number with the greater 10th number is greater than the other. So here this mean, what do you say mean? What it is saying means, so when comparing like greater than or lesser than we compare, no, so that time. So what you have to do means first you have to compare whole number. So both the sides. So if it is different means then in that which will be the greater, so that one will be greater number. So in case if the whole number is same, what you have to do next, you should compare 10th number. So 10th number if it is different means in that which will be greater, so you can identify and you can tell. In case if the 10th number also same means then you can compare next number, 100th number. So like that comparison you can do. Next here, which is greater, 1 or 0.99? See how you can compare this. 1 point, so here 1.00, 0 by 10, 0 by 10. So this value you will get as 0 only, 1. So 0.99, 0 plus 9 by 10 and 9 by 100 is 99 only you can add. So the whole part 1 is greater than of 0. So here whole number if you take 1, it is whole number and here it is 0. So obviously we can say 1 is the greater number. So here you can say 1 is greater than 0.99. Next one is 1.09 or 1.093. See now here 1.09 or 1.093. So 1 here whole number same. Next after point decimal place 0 tens and here also 0 tens. Next here 10 hundredths place. Here also 9 is there and here also 9 is there. And after that here what it is there, here no number. So that means 0 and here 3 is there. So now obviously you can say, so 1.09 is smaller number and 1.093 is greater number. So you can say 1.093 is greater than 1.09. So this is the way you can compare. Next, using decimal, money. Write 25 paisa in decimal. So as we all know that 1 rupee equals to 100 paisa. Now what they are telling, this 25 paisa, they are telling to write decimal. So 1 paisa equals to 1 by 100, that means 0.01. 25 paisa means 0.25 rupees. Next, length. If the height of the rain is 175 centimeter, then what will be her height in meter? Sorry. If the height of Rani's is 175 centimeter, then what will be her height in meters? So you know that 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. So here 175 centimeter means what you will get, 175 by 100. So that means 1.75 meters you will get. Next, weight. If the weight of a rice box is 4,725 gram, then what will be its weight in a kilogram? See, we know that 1 kg equals to 1000 grams. So that means 1 gram means 1 by 1000. That means 0.001 kg we will get. So here they have asked 4,725 grams. So that means what you have to do, 4,725 divided by 1000. So that means 4,000 by 1000 plus 725 by 1000. So 4 plus 725 by 1000. That means 4.725 kg. Next, addition of decimals. So how you can add the decimals? To add the decimal numbers, we can add them as a whole numbers, but the decimal will remain at the same place as it was in the given numbers. It means that we have to line up the decimal point in each number and then add them as a whole number. See here, example 22.3 and 34.1 they have given. So when you are writing 22.3, 34.1, 1 below 1 and the point also you have to write 1 below 1 after you have to write. So now you can add easily 3 plus 1, 4 and 4 plus 2 point after that point you can keep 4 plus 2, 6, 3 plus 2, 5. So the answer is 56.4. Next here, example, Lata spent 9 rupees 50 paisa for buying a pen and 2 rupees 50 paisa per one pencil. How much money did she spend? So here she purchased one pen and one pencil. So how much she has spent for the buying pen and pencil you have to buy. So now here money spent for pen 9 rupees 50 paisa, money spent for pencil 2 rupees 50 paisa. Total money how much she has spent. So what you have to do, this both you have to add 9 rupees 50 paisa plus 2 rupees 50 paisa. So if you add you will get 12 rupees. Next is subtraction. Subtraction is also done as normal whole numbers after lining up the decimals of the given number. So example, subtract 243.8886 from 402.10. So write the numbers in a line so that the decimal points of both the numbers lined up. Then subtract and borrow as we do in whole numbers. Line up the decimal point in the answer also. See here 243.86 from 402.10 they have given. So normally subtraction means from the bigger number to smaller number we will subtract. So here 402.10 minus 243.86. So now here 0 minus 6 you cannot subtract, so you have to borrow. 10 minus 6 is 4, and here again 0 will be, again from next number you have to borrow. 10 minus 8 is 2, and point you can keep. Then again here 1 minus 3 you cannot subtract, so you have to borrow. So if you want to borrow means you have to borrow from 4. So then when it comes here it will become 9, and here 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. 9 minus 4, 5, and 3 minus 2, 1. So the answer will be 158.24. So this is the way you can subtract. Lata spent, so this is the addition sum. So I think you understood. In this way we can write how the fractions should be written as decimals and how the decimals should be written as fractions, and then how we can fraction will be changed as a decimal. Addition, subtraction, everything we have learned. Thank you.